Well, good evening, everybody. Jono here, Michigan Gold Prospecting. Kind of a weird but special pan for me right now. I don't know if you can see it. I got some stuff going on in here. Some nice concentrates. Stuff is from Virginia. It was the last amount of paydirt I bought from a really good friend of mine who lived in Virginia, and he gave me really good. I actually met him on eBay. I was buying paydirt on eBay from him, and somehow we got to emailing and messaging and stuff like that, and talking about gold. And he started talking to me about his claims in Virginia, and I think he was kind of an older guy. Not really that old though. I think he was like 50, 51, 52 years old, but man, he used to sell me this paydirt, and this pan I'm doing right here is from the last box I got from him. It was a 20-pound box, and he only charged me $50 for 20 pounds of paydirt. That's a good deal, man. I mean, he used to hook me up. But this dirt right here, when I was doing the box, I was doing it like, you know, pan by pan, just a little bit here and there, sift the gold out, stuff like that. So it's toward the end of it, and probably had about 5 pounds left, so I ran it through my mini sluice and just kind of concentrated it down. And the bummer part now, I'm going to tell you, is a couple days after that, I found out he passed away. I never got to talk to him before that. We messaged a couple times. I hadn't heard from him. And like I said, shortly after that, I found out he passed away. So I never finished this pan. I was bummed out, and I didn't want it to be my last pan. I really liked the guy. He was super cool. I mean, I even sent him some concentrates from Athens LDMA camp, and he put it under a microscope. He had this like 20,000 times microscope, and he put it under there. And I mean, it made those finds you find out there look like nuggets. It was great. So I don't know. I haven't been out gold prospecting much this season. I went to the outing and stuff, but I really didn't get much time to do any like relaxing type of prospecting where I was just camping at camp and, you know, taking it easy for like a week at a time. So I didn't get to do too many weekends or anything. Just a couple outings I went to, and one weekend, just out of the blue on a little trip. That was about it. Oh, and one day trip too. I did get one day trip, so that was pretty nice. But I don't know. I was getting it's kind of the gold itch again, and it's always fun to. That's why I save some concentrates. It's always fun to pull them out and maybe do a pan just to keep that gold fever in check. You know, bring that fever down a little bit. But this is some like really, really awesome paydirt. So I decided I'm going to pan it out tonight. I'm going to finish it off, put it in my bottle. I think it was time. Gonna miss Greg, good dude, real good prospector, lots of knowledge. Wish I could have had some more time to get some more knowledge from him. But this other reason I'm doing this is because I will be getting into metal forging in a metal furnace. So I'll be doing like a lot of casting, making ingots, stuff like that out of gold, silver, copper, platinum, or copper, I mean brass, other stuff, other metals, anything I can really find. Scored a bunch of copper from work, from a bunch of starters and stuff, so I stripped out the copper and everything, got that all ready to go. Melting that down into some bars, probably some 1 kilo bars. I got another big box of brass and copper over there. I got to separate and take some fittings apart and stuff. So that'll be on my videos, my new metal forging videos. So we'll be doing some cool stuff like that, and just trying to do some gold prospecting. I'm going to mix it in a little bit. I'm going to make it like a multi-channel. Don't want to get boring. I want to have something different to post every once in a while, other than panning or sluicing or you know, going to camp. I wanted something just a little bit different, something we could like do with the gold, and you know, maybe some scrap silver that I find, you know, stuff like that, and you know, just some other stuff, just metals in general. Um, Maybe make some GPAA little coins and stuff like that that we can raffle those off, whatever, sell them. You know, maybe make some money for the club. I don't know, but well, I'll tell you, I'm having a hard time with this right now. The stuff he's got is really hard to pan. It's some of the hardest stuff I've ever. It's literally some really hard stuff. It is pure iron, and I see gold in what I'm washing out now. I do got a pan in here catching because I know I'm not going to get it all. This stuff has like everything from a nugget to minus 200, and the minus 200 stuff is a bear in this black sand. This stuff is not like ours. This black sand, this is pure iron. I mean, it's solid iron. It's so hard to pan out. The gold comes with it all the time. You can put gobs and gobs of dish soap, and it doesn't really help. We want to get some more dish soap right now. Here it is. Put a little bit actually in the pan. Hit this water up a little bit more, because it likes to float too. That small stuff he has in here, I mean, it floats. And it's just really hard to separate, so I'm trying to concentrate here. I haven't panned in a while either. My panning skills aren't as good as they used to be. A little rusty, not as delicate as I used to be. So I'm getting better. I'm going to practice some more. And so, been watching a lot of videos about that metal forging. Should be fun. You know, another thing about this pay dirt, man, it's loaded with garnets. Loaded. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's hard because I don't have a great angle on the camera, but tons of garnets up in there. That also makes it difficult to pan because it drags the dang gold out with it. But I'm sure you guys started to see all the gold that was in this pan. It's loaded, man. Wow. I forgot how good his gold was. And I've actually had some of it assayed. It's like